Let's take a look at race number 10 on Saturday at Aqueduct. It's the Grade 3 Gotham Stakes. It's a distance of 1 mile with a purse of $300,000. It's a Kentucky Derby prep race with 50 points going to the winner. And of course, you know there's a chance of rain because it's Aqueduct and there's always a chance of rain. Actually, there's an 80% chance of rain on Saturday. 12 of the last 14 winners of this race exited a stakes race. Let's take a look at the field. The one horse, Conate. He broke his maiden at Keeneland. He broke his maiden impressively at Keeneland by 10 lengths. After that, well, he didn't do a whole lot. Last time out, Grade 3 Withers finished 5th, behind by 5. You're getting 30-1 on the one horse. He's trained by Todd Pletcher. Todd Pletcher has won this race twice. Blinkers are coming off. Take a look at the 2 horse, Maximus Meridius. He should be forward in this race. Now his trainer, Butch Reed, he ships pretty well, shipping the Aqueduct. Uncle Heavy, he trained Uncle Heavy in the Gotham Stakes, and Uncle Heavy won that race. His maiden debut, won at Parks by 10. Next time out, he finished 3rd. Last time out over a muddy racetrack at Parks, won by 3.5. You know, not so sure who he beat in that race. Getting 20-1 on the 2 horse. And if you like workouts, he's got a couple nice workouts coming into this race. 20-1 on the 2, Maximus Meridius. Take a look at the 3, Deterministic at 9-2, written by Joel Rosario. His maiden debut, he won a half a length, 7 furlongs at Saratoga. He even got off to a slow start in that race. He's coming in off a more than 6-month layoff. He's put together a string of bullet workouts. It's that layoff that I don't like. I wish he could have gotten a race or 2 in between this one. You are getting 9-2 on the 3 horse Deterministic. You would like a fast pace. You should get a pretty decent pace in this race. 50-1 is the 4 horse Ascender, trained by Doug O'Neill. Yeah, he broke his maiden at Turf Paradise. And he only got a 73 Brisnet speed figure, and his buyer speed figure was only 50. Getting 50-1 on the 4 horse. He's stretching out from 5.5 to 1 mile, taking a huge step up in class in this race. But if you like Doug O'Neill, you're getting 50-1. Take a look at the 5 horse, also at 50-1. It's Deposition. Deposition broke his maiden at Parks in his 5th try. Won by 4.25. And last time out in the Grade 3 Withers, over a muddy racetrack, finished 4th. He was 71-1 in that race. It wasn't a bad finish at all. Getting 50-1 on the 5 horse. Deposition. At 30-1, there's Aircal. He broke his maiden, winning by a neck. Next time out, Brad Cox got kind of ambitious. Ran him in the Grade 1 Champagne. Finished 5th in that race, behind by 15. And last time out at Aqueduct, finished 3rd, behind by 12. You are getting 30 to 1 on a Brad Cox trained horse. It's 30 to 1 on the 6 horse. Look at the 7, and he should definitely be forward because pretty much all of his races he's forward. It's Grando Mister in the money out of 10 races, 3 wins, 5 seconds, and a third, and he loves this racetrack. And he's done well over muddy racetracks. Last time out, grade 3 with us, he didn't really have much of an excuse in that race. He led well deep into the stretch. He got caught from behind. Lost by a nose. He's going to be forward. He's going to have some company up front. He's got some nice speed figures, though, this horse. And he shows up. He shows up practically every race. Getting 8 to 1 on the 7 horse, Grando. I will use him on my tickets at 8 to 1. Take a look at the 8 horse. 9 to 2. Bergen. Trained by Brad Cox. Now, Brad Cox has never won this race. He's got 4 horses in it this year. Bergen is showing increasing speed figures. I always like to see that out of these young horses. Broke his maiden at Keeneland. The next time out in 1 mile race at Churchill, he didn't run bad in that race. He didn't have the best trip. And he closed nicely to finish second. And last time out over muddy racetrack in his 3-year-old debut at Aqueduct, he was very impressive. Won by 5 1/4. I'm not worried about him getting this distance. Getting 9 to 2 on 8 horse, I will use the 8 horse on my tickets. At 15 to 1, it's Eliminate. Eliminate is trained by Todd Pletcher. One thing about this horse, the betting public loves him. He takes a lot of money. He's been the favorite in all 4 of his races. He finally broke his maiden last time out at this racetrack in his 3-year-old debut. Getting 15 to 1 on the 9 horse, Eliminate. Take a look at your morning line favorite. 5 to 2, trained by Brad Cox. Just a touch. He had a very impressive debut at the Fairgrounds over a sloppy racetrack. He's got some nice workouts coming to this one. He won by 4 1/4 in his debut. Was it the sloppy track? Maybe he's just that good of a horse. Or was it fueled by Lasix? Well, he's not getting Lasix in this one. Not worried about him getting the distance. He's sired by Justify. He should have no problem at all getting the distance. Getting 5 to 2 on the 10 horse, just a touch. Only one last out maiden winner has won this race since 2010. Only one of them. That was Weyburn. Getting 5 to 2 on the 10 horse, I will use him on my tickets. Take a look at the 11. Light Line at 8 to 1. Also trained by Brad Cox. Never out of the money out of 4 races. He was very impressive breaking his maiden, winning by 13. Then he went to some tougher racetracks in Keeneland and Oaklawn, where he put up a couple second place finishes. And then last time out, the Withers, well, he was the favorite in the Withers. Finished 3rd in that race. You're getting 8 to 1 on 11 horse, Light Line. It's showing increasing speed figures, though. I like seeing that. Take a look at the 12 horse, Slider. Coming in from the West Coast. John Sadler didn't want to compete against Bob Baffert's 3-year-old, so he's shipping his horse to New York. Should be forward in this race. He's got some nice workouts coming to this one, but his workouts were at Santa Anita. He might be faced with a muddy or sloppy track on Saturday at Aqueduct. He's one on dirt. He's one on turf. Finished third last time out in San Vicente. Getting 8-1 on the 12 horse. Slider. And to close out this field of 13. Capital Idea. Didn't look bad at all in his maiden debut. The 1 mile distance. Finishing third, only behind by half a length. Next time out, they gave him some Lasix and he was gone. Couldn't catch him. Increased that speed figure nicely. Won by 8 1/4. Was it the sloppy track? Was it the Lasix? You are getting 12-1 on 13 horse. Capital Idea. I will use them on my tickets at 12-1. I tell you, this is a good field. Got a good field of 13. I'm using 4 on my tickets. I could see anybody using more than that. I mean, you can make an argument for several of these horses to hit the board. These are the horses I'm going to use. I'm going to use Bergen, Capital Idea, El Grande, and Just a Touch. Horse I'm going to pick to win. I'm going to go with the 8 horse, Bergen, at 9-2. Got some other picks coming your way. There's 4 Kentucky Derby preps already posted to Fountain of Youth. So I got 2 more coming your way. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in this race. Good luck.